want to get stronger at push-ups even as a complete beginner? Let's talk about it. I can do 20 plus push-ups now with good form, but in the beginning, I couldn't even do one properly. In this short video, I'll share how I've increased my push-up strength and fixed my form in case it helps anybody out there. I'll go through the 3 key things that I did to get my first few push-ups and make sure I was doing them correctly. So number 1 is you want to start with an easier variation if you can't do one at all. So step 1 is I began with wall push-ups. So wall push-ups are exactly how you think they are. You find a wall and you do push-ups. You start with your hands straight out like this. Once you can touch the wall like this and your hands are straight out completely, you simply just go all the way down until your face is about to touch the wall, go all the way up. And then you just do this. This is all you do. You do this as many times as you can until it gets really, really hard. Oh, you're pushing, and you can't do another one without slapping your face on the wall. All right? That's wall push-ups. Then step 2 is once that felt easy for me, I moved to knee push-ups. So for knee push-ups, you want to make sure that there's something on the floor so that your knees aren't hurt. If you have a tile floor, just put a towel down. That's what I used to do. And then you just get on your knees, okay? Then once you're on your knees, pause. Then you go all the way to the floor until your chest is on the floor. Take your thumbs, this is how I do it. You take your thumbs, line them up with your nipple, put your thumb so it's pointing at the same level as your nipple, and then move your hand out a little bit. So you don't want to be super close, you don't want to be super far, kind of in the middle. Do the same thing on the other side that you can't see, and then from there, keep your knees on the floor and push up. Then you want to do that until you can't do any more. 55,103, 55,104, 55,105. And now you know how to do a knee push-up. So step 3 then, 3 sets of as many reps as I could 3 times a week. And I slowly worked up to full push-ups over a couple of months. It took me months to get this down, to get my first ever push-up. So don't feel disheartened. Just start today. You can literally start watching this video. Right after you watch the video, go do some push-ups and then comment that you did your first wall push-up, knee push-up, any type of push-up. And if you are embarrassed, you should not be embarrassed. As a fit guy, I'm not going to judge you for starting the gym, right? I'm only going to judge you if you don't start the gym. I think that's cowardice. Like if you want to do something, but you don't do it because you're scared of someone else, I think that's cowardice behavior. At least that's for me. That's what runs through my mind. If I don't want to do something because of someone else, I immediately think I'm a coward. And I would much rather fail at something than be labeled as a coward by my own mind, because failure is actually a beautiful thing. If you fail at a full push-up, okay, you're one step closer to actually doing the push-up. Sorry for that little motivational rant. Just do the push-ups, all right, guys? Don't care about whatever anyone else says. First, you look stupid trying to do the thing. Then the people who looked at you as stupid look stupid for trying to figure it out themselves. Just saying. Okay, key point number 2. You want to fix your push-up form. Once you can actually do some push-ups, now you want to make sure that you're doing the push-ups correctly. Or if you know how to do push-ups already, this is where you're supposed to start. So step 1 is I stopped letting my hips sag. I kept my body in a straight line from head to heels and did the push-ups correctly. Step 2 is I placed my hands shoulder width apart, not too wide to protect my shoulders and not too narrow, because then you'd be focusing more on the triceps. And step 3 is I focused on lowering my chest just above the ground, not my stomach to the ground, my chest, so that I was ensuring I was working the right muscles. So let's go ahead and show you how I do my push-ups. So congratulations, you now know how to do a push-up, and you've done the knee push-ups and you've done the wall push-ups. Now you finally unlocked the full push-up. So first I'm going to show you from this way how to do the push-up correctly, and then straight down the middle so that you know how to do the push-up correctly. So remember, we want to have our hands straight out, just like the wall push-up, just like this, feet up. You don't want to sag your hips like this. This is nothing. You don't want your ass to the sky. This is stupid. You straight line from the back of your head to your heels. And then you want your hands to be shoulder width apart. So if you see where my shoulders are, you'll see in the front view. So now you just do a push-up. And you see how I'm not letting my stomach touch the floor? Just my chest. Just right before my chest touches the floor, you go up. 1,100,000, kabillion, and we just keep going. Just like this. And now I'm going to show you from this angle so you can see how my arms are placed. So just like this, not too wide, not too narrow. Too wide is like this, too narrow. There's no such thing as too narrow, but this just hits more of your triceps, and that's called a diamond throw. But to get a more balanced position, you just do this. And then, boom. So then you keep going. Up, down, up, down. And now key point number 3. Building strength with a super simple routine. Finally, I needed to get stronger overall with my push-ups, right? So here's the routine that helped me do it. I added push-ups to 3 weekly workouts. I started with 3 sets of whatever I could do, even if it was just 2 or 3. I just did as many as I could, 3 sets. And make sure you rest as much as you need. Step 2, paired push-ups with easier variations, either knee push-ups or planks. And step 3 is I increased my reps slowly. Once I could do 5 solid good push-ups, I for 6. I did that each week and focused on making sure that number was going up each and every day. If you wake up and you feel super sore in your chest, that's fine. That's completely normal, especially if you don't do push-ups that much. What I recommend, this is how you do it. You schedule it. So Monday, you do your 3 sets of push-ups to failure. Tuesday, you should be sore. Wednesday, you should be good. If not, rest some more. Then on Thursday or on Wednesday, go ahead and hit the push-ups. So Monday, you hit your push-ups. Then on Tuesday, you should be sore. Wednesday, push-ups. Thursday, rest. Friday, push-ups. Saturday, Sunday, rest. Monday, repeat. You do that until you can do push-ups like it's your job. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you liked the video, just comment below, because I would appreciate that a lot. And again, thank you guys for 140 subscribers. You guys are awesome. Click this video or click this video.